In 1976, a massive global crisis exploded over a single, completely ordinary poplar tree. The tree stood inside the Korean demilitarized zone. Its branches blocked the view of American soldiers. 2 American military officers went to trim it. They carried simple axes and completely peaceful intentions. But North Korean border guards brutally attacked them. Both American officers were tragically murdered that morning. The communist forces thought America would simply retreat. They deeply misunderstood the psychology of American vengeance. The President of the United States was furious. He ordered an incredibly massive global military response. They called the terrifying mission Operation Paul Bunyan. 3 days later, the American military returned proudly. They did not bring diplomats or peace treaties. They brought an absolute, terrifying symphony of destruction. A massive convoy rolled directly into the zone. 64 highly trained Special Forces soldiers arrived. They carried heavy weapons and completely loaded magazines. Above them, the sky suddenly turned incredibly dark. 20 American utility helicopters hovered just overhead loudly. 7 massive attack helicopters circled the border aggressively. But that was simply the very first layer. Fighter jets scrambled from military bases in Japan. F-4. Phantoms screamed across the Korean sky. South Korean Special Forces strapped claymores to chests. They dared the North Koreans to shoot them. High above the fighters flew massive strategic bombers. 3 B-52 bombers crossed the horizon. They carried heavy nuclear payloads in their bellies. They were ready to vaporize the entire country. Just off the coast, an aircraft carrier waited. The USS Midway launched dozens of fighter aircraft. 12,000 American infantry troops stood completely ready. Artillery batteries locked their heavy guns on targets. The entire military might of the free world was focused completely on one single wooden tree. The North Korean guards watched in absolute terror. They quickly dropped their weapons and retreated backward. They realized they had woken a sleeping giant. The American engineers stepped out of their trucks. They fired up their loud gasoline chainsaws. They did not shoot a single military bullet. They simply cut the massive tree down quickly. It took them exactly 42 tense minutes. The most expensive landscaping job in human history. The Americans collected the chopped wood and left. They left a massive shattered stump behind them. It was a permanent, highly visible physical warning. It proved that America protects its own blood. If you murder our soldiers holding pruning shears, we will bring a nuclear arsenal to respond. The North Korean dictator Kim Il-sung panicked. He issued an incredibly rare official public apology. He accepted full responsibility for the brutal murders. The threat of total, absolute global nuclear annihilation was successfully prevented by aggressive, overwhelming military force. Sometimes peace requires a massive display of violence. You cannot negotiate with a ruthless, brutal dictator. You must simply show them your massive teeth. Operation Paul Bunyan remains a legendary military flex. It demonstrated incredible logistical speed and total dominance, moving entire carrier strike groups across the ocean, flying nuclear bombers directly toward the hostile border, arming thousands of men for a global war, all to chop down a single blocking plant. It sounds completely insane to any normal person, but geopolitical dominance requires highly dramatic, theatrical statements. The world learned a very valuable military lesson. Never touch an American soldier holding an axe. The sky will instantly fill with heavy bombers, the ocean will completely fill with gray warships, and the ground will shake with heavy artillery. The United States military does not play games. When provoked, they respond with absolutely overwhelming disproportion. They turned a simple gardening task into war and forced a ruthless dictator to publicly apologize. History remembers the unbelievable story of the tree. The day America nearly started World War III to avenge 2 heroes and cut some wood.